Greetings. Continuing on with session 11, I am James Goy Jr., author of this amazing little book, How to Attract Money Using Mind Power. And session 11, so therefore that means we are discussing the subject of chapter 11 of my book, which is visualization. I will open with a quote, the same quote that I used to open the chapter on visualization in my book. The book is called Visualization: Directing the Movies of Your Mind. It was published in 1978, and the author was Adelaide Bry with Marjorie Baer. And here's the quote from that book. Through our inner images, our mind is causing what happens to us all the time. Whatever we experience in our lives is the direct result of these images. Through our inner images, our mind is causing what happens to us all the time. Whatever we experience in our lives is the direct result of these images. That's a pretty powerful statement when you think about it. The process of visualization is simply willfully forming mental images. In mind power, as it is applied to attracting and manifesting, and for our purposes here, attracting money specifically, we form images of financial eventualities that we would like to see come about. And if you understand how the subconscious mind works, the subconscious mind does not have a verbal, written type of language like we use, like human beings use in the various languages of the world. The language of the subconscious mind is images. And when we speak, the subconscious mind forms images based on the words. In other words, the words give rise to images within the subconscious mind. When we visualize, we are bypassing the step of giving the subconscious mind the raw material to create images from, and we are feeding it directly with the images themselves. The images we feed the subconscious mind can be still or moving. For instance, a car sitting in your driveway or you driving a car. They can be detailed or vague, a specific car, or just a vague outline of a car in your driveway, a sports car or a larger car or whatever. And you can visualize from either the inside or outside your body point of view, meaning you can imagine as if you are seeing out of your own eyes and performing through your own body. Or you can imagine from somewhere that you are somewhere outside of your body, or even as like a third party watching certain scenes. Most experts agree that the inside your body point of view is the best for visualization, especially as it has to do with any kind of performance, such as in sports, or even visualizing yourself in monetary tasks of seeing your bank statements or things of this nature. You want to mostly visualize from the inside your body point of view. We talked about affirmations in the last session, and a lot of what applies to affirmations applies to visualization. You want to have positive feelings when you visualize. You want to have feelings of happiness, expectancy, joy, gratitude, whatever the appropriate and positive emotions would be that would be associated with the images that you are using. When you visualize, like in the metaphysical circles, when you talk about visualizing for the purpose of manifesting or visualizing in general, people immediately think of sitting or lying comfortably and doing some deep breathing exercises or some other kind of relaxation method that they know, and becoming completely relaxed with eyes closed and then visualizing. That's one way. That's a great way. That's a way you should use. But really, anytime you are imagining, you are, technically speaking, visualizing, and the results are the same, which is the subconscious mind sets to work at bringing about the objects of those visualizations and to bringing those things to pass. So we can use the term imagining and the term visualizing interchangeably. So whether you imagine something with your eyes open while you're walking across the office or your home or whatever, or whether you're lying down relaxed with your eyes closed, you're making images. You're feeding your subconscious mind with instructions and directions of what it is to go out into the outer physical world and create for you. In the last session, speaking about affirmations, I said that affirmations was affirmation was my favorite technique, mind power technique. Honestly speaking, visualization is one of my personal least favorite, because I find it harder to do. Other people I speak to find visualization easy. They find affirmations hard. So remember that mind power, and especially mind power for the purposes of attracting money and wealth and prosperity, as is taught in my book, is as much an art as it is a science. One person like myself, I might do some kind of a mix or ratio of 80% affirmations to 20% visualizing. Someone else might be 80 visualizing, 20% affirmations. It comes down to the individual. So visualization is a wonderful technique. It should comprise some portion of your mind power efforts to attract money to yourself. The portion will be determined by yourself as you learn how to use mind power, the various techniques available to you, and how to apply them. But it should comprise some portion. Remember, only envision and visualize things you want to come about, and do them with positive affirmations. Do them as often as you see fit, depending on the circumstances. And this is just one of the many mind power techniques which can help to bring you all of the money you want and need. That's about a wrap for now. Visualization. Think about it. We'll see you next time.